Hi, I'm Monica Breckenridge, owner of Pink Realty,
And I'm Lori Sorrels. I'm a mortgage lender.
and today we're going to talk about some mistakes that you can avoid while buying your house.
The first thing you want to make sure you do is you buy a home that you can afford to make the monthly payment. It is critical that you know what you qualify for and that you're comfortable making that payment. You don't want to be sitting home on a Friday night wanting to buy a pizza, but you can't because you have to make a mortgage payment. So make sure that you can afford that monthly payment.
Right. And then being prepared for the unexpected expenses.
Absolutely. It's important that you know that you may get into the home and have a flood in the basement the first month. You need to make sure you're prepared for that. You need to make sure that you're prepared if your water heater should go out or your furnace should go out, that you have a little bit of money put away for those unexpected expenses when you own a home.
And these
That
are
you
just the costs of being a homeowner.
absolutely,
It's expected that things will happen, even a brand new house, things will happen to the home. Um, Another thing is upfront money.
absolutely, you have to have money up front when you start to buy a house. Many people will think, oh, I'm doing 100% financing because I'm with the VA, or I'm getting cash assistance for my down payment and so forth from a third party. That's all fine and well, but you have to have a little bit of money, seed money, if you will, in the bank to get you started. When you put the offer in, you're gonna need earnest money. When you go under contract, you're gonna want to have that home inspection we just talked about. You're gonna want to have the appraisal done, and those are all upfront costs for you out of pocket before you even get to the closing table. You may get that money back at the closing table depending on what type of loan you're doing, but you do have to have it up front to get the process even started.
Hmm. Another thing is we definitely want to be realistic on what you can afford. There is, sorry, not what you can afford, but the house that you can get and the price range that
Right.
you're in. There is not a lot of homes available right now for sale. So supply and demand is very limited right now. So when we set up the home search for you, you'll very quickly see the homes that are available in the area that you're wanting to look at in the price range that you're looking at. So we may need to do some tweaking along the lines. We may need to move to a different area. We may need to move the square feet down a little bit, beds and baths. There may be some things that we need to do to find that home for you, but just don't be too unrealistic on that type of house that you can get. Next thing is don't skip that home inspection. That is very important that we do that even with a new build home. You just never know what could go wrong. You never know what the builder didn't do. Even a pretty nice clean house, things are going to pop up that you don't know about, so you definitely want to know what you're buying. Older homes will typically come up with some issues. Every house is going to have something that shows up on a
Everyone's
home
different.
inspection. So that is something that you definitely want to invest in. That's around $300 or less, depending on who the home inspector is that you use. But that's not something that we want to skip. So definitely consider these things when purchasing a home, and we look forward to working with you.